Um, okay, Fernando, I did this video so I can show you what is not working well in the version that we have for the iOS. So here I just disinstalled the application. Now I'm going to download it. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to download the application and I'm going to show you what is not working well, right? So it's going to take a couple of seconds. Well, that's a great opportunity to show you. Right now, for example, this information, it's in Portuguese. I know it's the way it goes because we took the screens in Portuguese, but it would be great to organize that in the Apple Store so it appears for each country the different language, right? Or I don't know, put something without words, right? So it looks better. Okay, so now I download the app. I'm opening the app, right? So that's where we negotiate with Rui. So basically, here is the application. So I allowed the notifications, right? And okay, so I put, for example, start with Facebook, right? So right now it's going to the Facebook page, and it says that in the past I already did. It's true, so I accept. Okay, and here we go. Right now here, this is a problem that we have since the beginning. In the first version, always this word financiera that doesn't mean anything in Spanish, and as you can see, it suddenly changed, you know, and it appears sistema financiero. I don't know what kind of bug is that, but definitely something that we have to fix, right? So here I'm going to go to the settings, right? So here if I go to the settings, I'm going to go to the ranking, right? Sorry, not to ranking, to the adjustments. So I go to adjustments, and here it's supposed that if I am in Bolivia, it must appear the little present here on the bottom in the first screen, because that's the way that the Banco FIE can access to the application, and actually by doing that we with iOS they're not able to do so right now, right? So here, let's say that I'm going to change the country. So I change the country to Brazil, okay? And let's say I'm going to change the state, okay? Change the state, and I save that, right? Once I save that, now it's I don't know. I think this is not Portuguese. Still, here it's some. You see this here. It's I think that is Portuguese, but the rest is still in Spanish. So now I'm going back, right? I'm going back, and here we go. Now it's in Portuguese. Now the text here is in Portuguese. But if I go back, right? If I go back to adjustments, and I again edit my profile, let's say for example I'm going to put Colombia, right? And I say save, right? Some is still in Portuguese, right? Okay, I'm going back, okay, to the app, and now it's a ahorro, but here it says financiera again, right? That's not a word in Spanish. Let's try to start one of the categories, right? So I start playing. So let's say individual playing. Can you see the processing here on the top? It is a problem that we used to have since the beginning, right? So that's something that we must change, right? Okay, oops, allá vamos. That allá vamos doesn't mean anything in Spanish. We already told you to organize that. I'm just answering the questions to keep going. Corre atrás, it doesn't mean anything either. I mean, it's just a translation in Spanish, and it's weird because we already said to change that, right? Actually, I changed faster, but if you saw the question that was here, the G, the letter G was not in a correct place. I don't know what happens that. I mean, like the questions that we put on the system, they don't match with the they don't fill the room. So sometimes it appears not in a good way, right? Okay. Okay, again, corre atrás, doesn't mean anything. Move forward. Okay, I finished. Yeah, this is another thing, you know. Did you see the score? It doesn't mean anything, right? I mean, like, it doesn't make sense. Why I'm getting that score? And we already told that to Rui also, that the score is like not making sense. Okay, so I'm going back, and do you see what's going on here? Like everything is overlapped. Like the financiero pensamiento, everything is overlapped, right? It's really good that this is happening and I'm recording this. And okay, let's go back, right? Let's say that I'm going back, right, to adjustments. And let's say that let's see how the terms of use are. Okay, right now in Spanish, right? Here, so I'm going to edit my profile. I'm going to put that again in Portuguese to see if the terms of reference change, right? Here we go. Yeah, it's still in Spanish, right? So we have to understand what it's going on, right? Because the system is not understanding that we are changing the language. And that's why we want to split the app, but you already understand the thing about the cost that I mentioned to you. Right, so now I'm going to read my profile and try to get Bolivia, right? Which is the country that we are working with. Let's change the state, right? Save again. So I'm going back, right? And now I'm going to play. Now I got the Sistema Financiero, now everything is equal here. And I'm going to open the first question. And again, you know what? It never happens that the gift from the Banco fee appear. Okay? For example, can you see here? Hacer una investigación de los titulares de las cuentas. Must be the answer, but here the C and the U is cut, right? And it happens a lot. Okay. Yeah, for example, well, this question is Banco de Brasil. We don't understand why. And we still need to verify the questions because even when they are in Spanish, the question, here we go, it's not accurate. I mean, I am in Bolivia, and what institution is able to generate the money in the economic system? Okay, and say any bank, the Central Bank of Brazil, and we're still in Bolivia, or Banco do Brasil, and that is in Portuguese. So I don't get it. Okay, and again the points, right? I don't know what 16 and the other number, right? Okay, so I already show you. Again, here is the problem. So hope we can fix this, right? And understand how to move forward. Thank you.